Can you tell us just what is Second Life?
Second Life is a community. It's a virtual online community. It's interactive. People inhabit the environment through the use of their avatar. The community is built by the residents or the avatars. So there's nothing per se pre-built. You can build what you want to build. If you have a piece of land, you can build upon that. You can build assets, as in small little things, or you can build environments. It's not a game, but it can support gaming. So you have to think of it as, say, a town such as Moscow. Moscow has people who work, play, educate, and whatnot. And Second Life is, as we see it, pretty much the same.
I think a lot of people might consider it a social medium, but how does that expand into the academic world?
Yes, it is. It is also a social medium, and people will congregate and gather. To take it into the educational world, we engage people through conversation. We engage people through activity, much like we do here on campus. So a lot of what we do on campus is the foundation and the basis for what we try to design and develop and implement in the virtual world. Of course, we can go to places in the virtual world that we can't go here, which is one of the advantages of exploring that. And there are some things that are better done here than in the virtual world. So it's not a replacement for, it's an enhancement of. But definitely, if you bring people together in a classroom or a seminar space or a performance in an educational world, we can pretty much do the same thing.
What applications do we have of Second Life here at the university?
We have currently six islands, or 6 regions. 2 of them are exclusive. One is an exclusive design studio for virtual technology and design, and another one is exclusive for an NIH grant. The other 4 are grant-based in some respects. So we do grant research with them. We have a number of faculty who hold different courses, which are from design studio to lecture-based type of courses. We have held fashion shows, which are intended to help students prepare themselves in terms of dress and presentation for when they go out to interview.
How does one get started in Second Life?
Second Life is very easy. The client is a free download. You go to secondlife.com and you basically register for an account, at which time you choose your avatar, and then you download the client. And when you log in, your avatar is pretty basic in the first go-around. You're probably referred to and look like a newbie. Then you start to develop yourself. You change your appearance, you change the costume that you wear, you can change your gestures, the way you walk and move. And if you choose to, you can buy into a premium account, which allows you to buy land. It's more lease land than buy. And expand upon that, buy and sell objects. When you log in, when you start moving and you learn to navigate, you learn to communicate, you learn to do what you need to do, whether that is participate in activities or just go listen to music, socialize with people. Or if you're doing business, you're going to then want to develop a presence in world. If you're going to build assets and sell things, then you will continue to develop. Think of it as a small business plan, and think about how you're going to improve your standing and sell your product.
Do you think there's going to be a third life?
Yes. Third life, that's a very good question. And I thought a little bit about the third life issue. And at this point, I think the third life is where the first and second life blend. And right now, we tend to think of you're either in first life or you're in second life. But what happens when you actually blend the two, and the first life and the second life overlay each other, and what is happening in that space between the first and second life? And I think that is the third life, and I think it has some wonderful opportunities in terms of education, in terms of business, just in terms of how you are working with people. Because remember, you're talking with people all around the globe, and in all the different time zones. So you don't think about in terms of AM and PM. It's kind of like thinking about 24-hour clocks, and not necessarily, oh, you're in London and I'm not. It's like, what's your time zone? This is my time zone. Where are we going to meet? How are we going to interact with each other? And so if that starts to blend, and so you either become a part of their first life or they become part of your first life, it starts to blend. Is that the third life? I don't know. It just might be. It just might be.